Last month, May spent 1/4 of her income on transport, 9/20 on food, and saved the rest. Her income was increased by 1/10 in this month. She spent the same amount on transport, but increased her savings by 30%. She saved $780 this month. How much did she spend on transport? How much did she spend on food this month? So we know that last month, May spent 1/4 of her income on transport and 9/20 on food and saved the rest. Now we realize that in terms of food, the denominator is 20, but in terms of transport, the denominator is 4. So we need to make them the same so that we have an easier comparison. So to make them the same, 4 will have to multiply by 5, and 1 will have to multiply by 5. So if I were to draw up the ratio, I would have transport is to food is to savings. So her transport will take up 5 units, her food will take up 9 units, while savings will take up a total of 20 minus 5 minus 9, which is 20 minus of 14, that gives us 6. So savings will take up a total of 6 units. Then it says that her income was increased by 1/10 this month. She spent the same amount on transport, but increased her savings by 30%. And as a result of this increase in her savings, she saved $780 this month. That is to say, when she increased her savings by 30%, she's saving 130% as compared to the last month. And this is equivalent to $780. So to find 1%, I will need to use $780 divided by 130, and that will give us 6. So to find 100%, which is the original amount she saved, I would use 100 times 6, which gives us $600. Okay, 100% is the original. So which means that last month she actually saved a total of $600, and this is equivalent to 6 units, which we have based on her last income. So we know that 6 units is $600. Therefore, 1 unit would be $600 divided by 6, and it gives us $100. The question is asking how much did she spend on transport. Now, since she spent the same amount on transport, we can base it on the last month's income unit for transport, which is 5 units. So we just need to find 5 units is 5 times $100, and that gives us $500, which she spent on transport. So this is the answer to part A. Then the next question asks, how much did she spend on food this month? Since we know that 1 unit base of her last income is $100, and she had a total of 20 units, so we know that 20 units would be 20 times $100. That gives us $2,000. Her last month's income was $2,000. And we also have the information that her income was increased by 1/10 in this month. So let's find out what is 1/10. So 1/10 times $2,000 would give us an amount of $200. So that is to say her new income is actually $2,000 plus the increment, which is $200, and that gives us $2,200. We know that she spent on $500 on transport, which was the same as last month, and she saved $780 this month. So to find the amount spent on food is just to use $2,200 minus the $500 transport and minus $780 which she saved. and that will give us $920.